What's going on, everybody? Sean Highkin here with OddsChecker. Just want to get you set up with some picks for tonight's slate of NBA games on this Wednesday. The Nets and the Hawks. This game, you can get Kevin Durant to score more points than Trae Young at plus 158 on FanDuel. I like this bet because we haven't really seen a Kevin Durant just go off the way that he did before the torn Achilles. They've been kind of managing his minutes. They've been, taking it a little bit easy with him. Different guys have been getting, putting up big points on the Nets. I kind of feel like Durant is due, especially he didn't play in their loss to Memphis, where they're kind of resting him on back-to-backs. Now he's had a little bit more rest. I like this, this idea that I think he's gonna have this one game where he's gonna really we've seen he looked incredible in the first two games, but we haven't really seen him have a 35 or 40 point game yet. And I think we're kind of due for that. And then Trae Young, he's been in the 30s. Maybe that's going to tail off a little bit. So I like the value on Durant to score more points than Trae in that game. Now, the Hornets and the Mavs. I mean, on paper, Dallas is a better team than Charlotte. They just blew out the Clippers a few days ago. But I love the value on the Hornets money line at plus 285 at William Hill. I feel like, both of these teams have been so inconsistent, but I like enough of what we've seen from Charlotte. I like, how Gordon Hayward has played. Terry Rozier has had some moments. Miles Bridges also. And, even LaMelo Ball off the bench has kind of looked like he's belonged. And Dallas's defense has been inconsistent. Obviously, Luka Doncic has been incredible, but Porzingis is still not back. And I just think, this is a game, I could see Charlotte getting an upset on the road. They're just coming off that win against Brooklyn. I like that pick. I think that's good value there. Now, the Lakers and the Spurs, they're in San Antonio, but I just, the Lakers, the line is Lakers minus 5.5. Just take the Lakers, take the points. It's minus 110 pretty much on every book. It's not a high value play, but they just lost to Portland. Even with all their guys play with LeBron and AD playing, they were kind of on autopilot that game. I don't think we're going to really be seeing the Lakers lose 2 games in a row a lot this season. And, I mean, I kind of liked how San Antonio has played so far this season, but I just think that, the Lakers are going to win this game. So I would just take the Lakers in that one. Now, I like this parlay on the Blazers and the Clippers, last game of the night. The Blazers are coming in. They just beat the Lakers. They've been in LA for a few days. The Clippers just blew out the Timberwolves on Tuesday. So they're on a back-to-back. I know it's a home-and-home back-to-back, but they're still on a back-to-back. And, it's just, this stuff has been so weird with the bubble, but with just not being in a bubble, teams, having these back-to-backs on different, you're seeing all kinds of lopsided scores, basically, is what I'm saying. And especially, in LA, normally you kind of hear about this LA nightlife, but, given the way the COVID situation is, teams that are kind of in LA for a few days at a time, normally, you could see them maybe, be more focused just because they aren't able to go anywhere. And so I kind of feel like the Blazers are going to win another game. And so you can get a parlay on FanDuel at plus 520 that I really like, where you can pick Portland to win, and you can pick CJ McCollum, who has been having some big nights, to score at least 25 points. There are similar bets you can make for Dame to score 30 or 35. The value isn't quite as good. CJ, you can get him at 20 or 25, and it's higher value. It's also a lower point total, so it's an easier threshold to hit, and so that's just a bet that I like. But that's kind of what I got for you in this Wednesday slate. It should be a good set of games tonight. So I will be back with you guys later this week on OddsChecker.